U.S. Citizenship, Ms.Keren's interview, N400 simulation practice, 2022 to 2023 new version. Applicant Sophia Keren was waiting in the customer service area. She was a little nervous. Number E15, Miss Sophia Keren. Hi, that's me. Hi, I'm Officer Paula. I'm here to interview you for U.S. citizenship. How's your day going? Fine, thank you. But I'm a little bit nervous. Don't be worried. Please follow me. Okay, thank you. Please feel free to put your things beside your chair. Remain standing up and raise your right hand. Okay. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help your God? Yes, I do. Great. Please take a seat. Thank you. Can I see your green card, passport, and any state-issued IDs? Yes, here you go. How did you get here today? I drove myself. Do you have any questions before we start? No. Okay. To start, let's just do the civics test and get that over with. Then we can talk about your application form. Have you studied for the test? Yes, I have studied very hard. Great. I'm going to ask you up to 10 questions. You need to get 6 correct to pass. Okay. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Mississippi River. Correct. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Free the slaves. Good. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Vice President and... Sorry, I don't know. It's okay, next question. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. Correct. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Perfect. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. Great. You got 6 correct. And now we'll move on to the reading and writing portion. You have 3 chances, and you need to get at least 1 correct to pass for each of the reading and writing. Okay. We will do that on the tablet in front of you. Do you know how to use it? Yes, I do. First, read the sentence on the tablet in front of you, please. Where does the President live? Now, I am going to read you a sentence. Use the stylus pen or your finger to write the sentence down on the tablet for me. Okay. The President lives in the White House. The President lives in the White House. Great. You passed the English reading and writing test too. Oh, great. Thank you. Now we can go and focus on your N400 application form. Okay, thank you. What is your current legal name? Sophia Keren. Do you use or go by any other name in your home country? No. Please spell your last name. K-E-R-E-N, Keren. Okay. Do you want to legally change your name at this point? No, I don't think so. How are you eligible to become a United States citizen? I am eligible because I am 35 years old and I have had my green card for 5 years. How did you acquire your green card? I work through employment. Why did you apply for American citizenship? I love the United States and I want to vote. Great answer. Thank you. And on what date did you gain permanent residency in the U.S.? May 20th, 2017. Can you confirm your day of birth, please? October 6th, 1987. What is your country of origin? I was born in Italy. What is your nationality? Italian. Can you verify your social security number, please? 818-20-9876. Do you have any physical or developmental disability or mental impairment? No. What is the best phone number to reach you at? 571-123-4567. What is your email address? sophia.abc@gmail.com. Where are you currently living? 5678 Dickey Road, Salem, Oregon, 54321. Did you move after applying for naturalization? No. Is your current mailing address the same as your home address? Yes, officer. Have you lived at any other address in the last 5 years? No, I've lived at this address since 2015. Are either of your parents U.S. citizens? No, they are not. Where do your parents live? They live in Italy. How do you support yourself? I work. At what place do you work? Jones Plants, Bayport. How long have you been working there? About 7 years. What job do you have there? I'm a gardener. Have you had any other jobs in the last 5 years? No. Who is your current employer? His name is Stephen Jones. Have you been attending school full-time or part-time during the last 5 years? Yes, I have. I'm a part-time student. What school do you go to? Oregon State University. What program are you enrolled in there? I'm enrolled in the Master Gardener programs. I study landscape design. I want to change jobs in the future and make more money. That's great. And have you ever traveled outside of the U.S. in the past 5 years? Yes, I have. On the application, it mentions that you traveled outside the U.S. 2 times in the past 5 years. Is that correct? Yes, correct. So, how many total days did you spend outside the U.S.? 202 days. I reviewed your application form and noticed that in 2019 you spent over 6 months outside of the United States. Can you explain that to me? Do you have documentation to show that you didn't abandon your residency here in the U.S.? Yes, I spent 190 days outside the U.S. in 2019 due to my mother's serious illness. I went through the formalities at the immigration office for this departure. Here is my documentation. Okay, tell me about your most recent trip. When did you leave? When did you return? I left on June 6, 2020. I came back on June 18, 2020. Where did you go, and what was the purpose of your trip? This time I also went out to Italy to visit my parents. Okay, now let's discuss your current marital status. Are you currently single, married, widowed, or divorced? I'm single. Do you have any children? What about any stepchildren or any adopted children? No, I don't have any children. Okay, now we will go on to the next section. Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? No. Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? No, I pay taxes every year on time. Did you bring your tax return transcripts with you? Yes, here they are. Do you belong to any groups or organizations? No, I don't. Have you ever been a member of a terrorist organization, totalitarian party, or communist party? No, never. Please explain to me what a totalitarian party is. A totalitarian party government controls everything that people do. Have you ever been a worker, volunteer, or soldier in a prison or jail? No. How about a prison camp, detention facility, or a labor camp? No. Please tell me what a labor camp is. It is a place where people are forced to work. Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence? No. Have you ever committed a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? No. Have you ever been put in jail or prison? No. Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? No. Have you ever received income from illegal gambling? No. Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? Yes, I had a traffic fine. I paid $70 because I drove faster than the speed limit. Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? No. Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? No. Could you tell me what smuggle means? To take things or people to or from a country illegally. Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States? No. Explain to me your understanding of public benefit. Money from the government to help you, such as food stamps. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Yes. Do you know what the form of government of the U.S. is? Republic. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes. What is the oath of allegiance to the United States? A promise to be loyal to the United States. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? Yes. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Yes. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Yes. Do you promise that everything you have said during this interview is true? Yes, I promise. Congratulations! You passed the interview. I'm very happy, thank you. Take a look at the application on the tablet and make sure everything is correct. Then sign and date at the bottom. Everything is correct. I signed and dated. I'm submitting your application for approval. If there are no other issues, you will get a notice in the mail regarding your oath ceremony date. Okay. Do you have any questions at this point? No, thank you. Congratulations again. I will walk you back to the waiting area. Thank you very much. Thank you and good luck. Please subscribe for more.